It's time for a Bible story about Noah and the Ark. You see, God saw the world and also saw that it had become pretty evil. So God's heart, it began to break. So God knew that He would have to start all over and He would have to destroy all of mankind. Except for this one guy who God decided to save. And his name was Noah. Noah was a manly man. He had muscles, he even had a beard, but the most important thing was that he was a righteous man and he loved God very much. Then one day, God told Noah to build an ark. He told him step by step exactly how to build it. Because one day he was going to have to flood the earth. But God told Noah that he would save his family, so he got his wife, his 3 sons, and their 3 wives, and eventually they would all go load up on the ark. But that's not all. God told Noah to go get 2 kinds of every animal. Yes, every type of animal. Even birds. Even dogs were allowed on the ark. And even the largest animals like hippos. Then God told Noah, go get some food and start building, because this is going to take a while. In fact, it took Noah 120 years. By this point, Noah was 600 years old. Finally, it was time for Noah, his family, and all the animals to load up on the ark. It was 7 whole days until the underground springs erupted. And then it began to rain and rain and rain and rain. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. The water rose so high that you couldn't even see the mountains, and it stayed like this for 150 days. Noah sent out a dove to see if all the water was dried up, but it came back, meaning that it still wasn't safe to leave the ark. So he sent out a second dove to see if it was safe. That one too came back, meaning it still wasn't safe to leave the ark. So he sent out a third dove, and that one didn't return, meaning that it was finally safe to leave the ark. So they all left, Noah, his family, and all of the animals. So Noah began to thank God for how great He was and how He kept His promise. And our God shows us the same promise that He will never flood the earth again with the rainbow, because our God always keeps His promises. The end.